The Kansas City Chiefs' bid for perfection ended with a 30-21 loss to Buffalo on Sunday. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. You're listening to your guy, the Sports Judge. The Chiefs' undefeated season ends here. They went down in defeat. No undefeated season. I don't think they really care if they lost this game. They're 9-1. They still own the AFC West and still the top record in the AFC. 9-1 is not a bad place to be at all. Let's face it, a win is a win. But I think we all can say the Chiefs are lucky to be where they are. They're 9-0. You look at their offense has been hanging on by their teeth this season and was undefeated until Sunday. A loss now after winning 15 straight isn't bad. It's good to be humbled. It's a reality check. It's only one game. You were missing 3 guys after a 15-game winning streak. It'll be okay. I don't think anybody will lose any sleep over one loss. The 9-0 record and 15-game streak are no doubt impressive, but Chiefs coach Andy Reid is more concerned with maintaining his team's preparation and focus. It's not the end of the world. They'll live. They'll survive. The real focus is winning the Super Bowl. When you're undefeated and looking at a 17-0 streak on top of a 3-peat aspiration, it can distract you from what's really important. You can lose sight of the goal. 17-0 is what they were in pursuit of. Hoisting that trophy at the end of the year is what they care about. 17-0, I think they're glad it's over. Now the monkeys off their collective backs, just having that thought of an undefeated season in the back of your mind is nothing more than a distraction. Now you can reset and fix and focus on what's realistically needed to get back on track. And honestly, the undefeated streak just became a distraction that required daily attention, even when not good for the team. I know we talked before. I did a video about what's going on with the offense. Can they finally get it going on that side of the ball? Again, Patrick Mahomes not playing like the GOAT. Not playing well, but somehow keeping them afloat when he can. The run game, defense, and special teams have kept them in games to bail out Mahomes and bad days from the offense. One of the main culprits for the offensive struggles has been Mahomes. It's been a rough season for Mahomes, but as he usually does, he has played well when it matters. He did throw another pick. It's a troubling trend. In that moment, a loss like this one, is a disappointment. It was bound to happen, though, folks. I mean, we almost saw this coming. Kansas City has been shaky this past couple of games. Big picture. Best thing that could have happened to them was a loss. I think the Buffalo Bills did them a favor. This loss does take pressure off this team. The further an undefeated season goes, the more everything feels like a heavy burden. I don't particularly think they care that they lost. All that matters to them is making it to the playoffs with much of the team healthy. I honestly thought they could go undefeated, but they were destined to get beat. Kansas City has never looked so vulnerable. And you look at most of their games this season, if you go back and look at most of their games this season, they were squeaking out wins, basically surviving, finding ways to win without always looking great doing it. Playing in so many close games, there eventually had to come a time when they would get beat. It could all come together at the perfect time, like last season when the offense found its rhythm and looked efficient. The ultimate goal, of course, would be to become the first team to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls. Pittsburgh's Steel Curtain teams of the 1970s never did it. Joe Montana's 49ers in the 1980s never did it. The Cowboys of the early 90s never did it. Tom Brady's Patriots in the 2000s never did it. 17-0 might seem like some kind of amazing accomplishment, but that's the last thing on their mind. The most important thing is becoming the first NFL team to three-peat. I'm not telling you that the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl for a third straight year, but they have number 15, and I think I learned my lesson not to bet against Patrick Mahomes. Point blank, period. The Bills can definitely beat them. No question. There was never a doubt it was going to come down to this. That's what the Bills and Chiefs is. It's entertaining. It's must-see football. It's 2 of the best AFC teams going at it. These AFC rivals engage in backyard brawls every time they face each other, with 2 bullies throwing full-on haymakers and trying to knock out each other. The third quarter alone killed the Kansas City Chiefs because the defense got 2 straight 3-and-outs, and the Chiefs' offense went stagnant the whole quarter. Josh Allen, with his Superman play at the end of the game, his late touchdown that secured a thrilling 30-21 Bills victory. Look, this has been such an incredible rivalry. It's been an unbelievable rivalry between the Chiefs and Bills. The Chiefs have certainly got the much better end of it in the playoffs. In the playoffs, Mahomes has the 3-0 edge. They're 3-0 against the Bills in the playoffs. Of course, that's in the back of Josh Allen's mind. It's going to take your best football to beat great teams like the Chiefs. And really, it's about showing this kind of effort in the playoffs. It's not about losing to the Bills in the regular season for the Chiefs. It's about beating them in the postseason. I can totally see this Bills team beating Kansas City in the playoffs. I know I said this last season and they didn't, but the Chiefs are beatable. So can they outperform Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs? The fact that we're clamoring for a Bills-Chiefs rematch because these 2 teams always clash, it's entertaining, it's fun football, and I think since the Chiefs are now the villains and they embrace that role, by the way, I just think a lot of people wouldn't mind seeing this again because they just want to see the Chiefs lose. You kind of like Josh Allen and the Bills at this point. You view them as heroes for being that team capable of knocking them out. The same thing happens every year in which they come up short. In their case, it's how they lose to them over and over. If they don't make foolish mistakes, they are unbeatable. If they don't turn the ball over, you can beat them. If Josh Allen isn't reluctant to use short, quick passes on offense, and if the defense shows up, they can beat the Chiefs. These games are always won on the margins. Given the talent across the roster and the fact that you have a running game with James Cook, it's hard not to make the case that this group can pose a threat to the Chiefs. If these 2 teams see again, it's going to require this kind of effort from Josh Allen. Just don't get too reckless and try to do everything when you may not have to. We know Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes have the greatest rivalry currently in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs have gone head-to-head 7 times since Allen joined the league, and the series is split 4-3 so far in the Chiefs' favor. I would think of Josh Allen differently if they can beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. That one means more. They're the national darlings right now only because they beat the team everybody loves to hate. Could this year be different? They can't go toe-to-toe with anybody. Their offense did a good job in their route coverage responsibilities, stack releases, switch releases, and tempo motions helped create hesitation and error for Kansas City and space for the Bills. Nice complimentary pass rush from Buffalo the time they got after Mahomes and sacked him. I thought the Bills outplayed the Chiefs in a lot of aspects. This is what you have to do to beat the Chiefs. Late in the game, 2 touchdown drives of double-digit plays, eating up over 11 minutes. They're built to squeeze out victories, and they're comfortable when the game is uncomfortable. In order to beat the Chiefs, you got to take it from them, and the Bills did that. They did just that. That was the toughest hill the Chiefs had to climb this season. If they can get out of their own way when they're playing the Chiefs, I think the Bills have a real chance at beating Kansas City. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. Thank you guys for checking out the content. Thank you guys for giving me my flowers. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. You know, I love what I do. I love chatting sports with you guys. I love taking the time out of my day to come on here and drop knowledge on you guys and talk a little bit about sports and share my passion with you guys. But guys, I got to get on with my day now. It's been fun. As always, we'll talk some more because I got great content always coming up. And I got great stuff that I want to talk about for sure. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good day. Peace.